What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Properties and Pour-Overs podcast. My name is Adam Colburn, and today I have a very special guest, my buddy Andrew Shaffer. What's going on?
What up? Doing good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Yeah. Good. Getting tired from all the summit nonsense.
The non-stop nonsense.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy out here, but I love it.
Packs it all in.
For sure. Like, I was just talking to my wife about, normally I'm not that big of a people person. Like, having conversations with strangers drains my energy, except in this room, because we're all pushing in the same direction. We're getting motivated, and it's just
Absolutely.
Like, it's crazy. It's electric in here.
I'm opposite, so it fuels me, because I'm that extrovert. Like, I love, even at home,
for sure,
I pack our schedule full.
Yeah.
To where my wife's like, what are we doing? Like, I
That's
need a rest
awesome.
day.
Yeah, so, I don't know what it is, but it's just about this niche, because I'm just so passionate about real estate and what we're doing.
People who are just as passionate as you are.
Absolutely.
And pushing each other.
For sure. It's so cool. But to introduce you to our audience, can you tell me where you're located in the country and what your business looks like currently?
Yeah, so I'm in Central Florida, right between Orlando and Daytona is the best way to describe it, Volusia County.
Cool.
So loving it, a little
right
sunshine.
On. And what does your business look like? What are you focusing on?
So I'm a broker. I've been a broker for, 8 years.
Okay.
Got my license I got my sales associate license when I was 18. So pretty early on.
Yeah.
My father and I own our company together, so Paul Shaffer as well. He's been in real estate for 35 years. So
amazing.
Just kind of like drinking from a fire hose.
Dude,
originally,
at 18? Yeah, that's crazy.
I swore I would never get into real estate as a kid, too.
Yeah.
Because my whole family had some aspect of either banking or lending or real estate.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And so, 18, how old are you now?
31.
Okay, so you've been in it for quite some time.
Yep.
I guess that's probably the first thing you did right out of high school was jump into real estate?
Movie theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I did high school. I was homeschooled my whole life till college, and then it made college like a breeze.
Yeah.
Jumped into college classes, and then couldn't really decide what I wanted. Legit though, like at age 15, people go, what do you want to do when you get older? And it's
Sure.
anything but real estate.
Right.
Started evaluating kind of my childhood versus friends' childhoods.
Okay.
Loved my childhood.
Yeah.
My dad's one of my best friends. My mom's one of my best friends.
Amazing.
And so when I decided that I was like, hey, I'm going to drop out of college classes because I had no clue what I wanted to go for. And it was just...
Yeah, you're just spending money on...
Exactly. No clue
you don't
what to
know.
be on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hundreds of dollars just on books.
Right.
Every book. And so stopped doing that, got my real estate license, and... I did a ton of the rehab work, so my dad's been doing real estate my entire life.
Yeah.
And so I was working on his crew with my uncle who was running his rehab crew at the time. So I was doing the drywall, doing the electrical, doing the plumbing, doing the flooring.
Okay.
Got tired of getting shocked with the electrical stuff that they would flip on us. And so I was like, I'm going to do the paperwork instead.
There you go. I love it. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so he's been an agent investor his whole career?
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. And what a nice blueprint for you. Absolutely. To have that mentor just built into your family. That's amazing.
And it's kind of cool, you see people who it's like, hey, I'm going to bring on a partner. But when it's a father-son relationship, it's like there's zero holdback on the tips, the tricks, the what to-dos, what not to-dos.
Well, and you kind of cut through the BS, right? Like you 100%. Know each other. You have this real intimate relationship with that person that they're going to be okay with you actually telling them the truth.
Yeah, and it was just kind of like a God thing. Like our strengths and weaknesses are opposite of each other.
Yeah.
So he's not on a podcast right now. Because when Adam put a post out, like, hey, we're going to do this, come hit it up. He's like, he's just not a talker.
Sure.
And so,
he's the back end.
He's like our in-house Yoda, is what I always tell everybody.
Amazing.
Like genius, wisdom beyond belief.
Yeah.
Creative, like crazy.
Yeah.
Up there with all the top dogs in the creative world that we live in. So,
love it. That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah. I haven't really thought about it much, but I've got 3 kids and my oldest is 6. And obviously, I want them involved in my business in some capacity. I want them to do whatever.
Owners Kids Club?
Yeah, right? Yeah, that would be cool. We'll have to pitch that to Pace later.
I've got a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old, so we've got some time to plan it out.
There you go. I love it. But yeah, that legacy, obviously I want to set them up for success and support them in anything they do, but that would be really cool to work alongside your kids.
Yeah, and it's that whole, as a dad, you're like, I want to set them up for success, but I don't want them to be silver platter. I don't want to just hand it to them.
For sure, absolutely.
So that was always a big thing in our house. We had seasons where we were doing really well as a family when I was a kid. No clue.
Right.
when I look back at like the vacations we took, different is like, okay,
these
cool.
are pretty
like,
nice.
We went to Europe these years.
Yeah.
We didn't these years. And it's like, okay, wait, that's
that was
when
the indicator.
Were.
Yeah.
But I mean, he stuck out through real estate, like through all those seasons, which is really cool.
That's awesome. So. Yeah. The longevity is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously with us both being in Owners Club, Pace is really pushing this Mount Everest, this big goal that we need to collaborate with other people in the community over the next 3 to 5 years. What is your specific Mount Everest?
Yeah, so my short pitch is the goal is to acquire 100 single-family homes, convert them to co-living, and help 750. I mean, you're going to be somewhere between 700, 800, depending on how many rooms you get. So it's just 750 people with affordable housing.
Amazing.
In some aspect.
Yeah. Are you guys focusing specifically in Florida? Or are you looking nationwide?
So that's been a big thing this last year. We've kind of lived in like that comfort zone of like our backyard.
Yeah.
So all of the buy and hold properties that we have as long-term rentals right now are in my county.
Got it.
I'll be closing on one outside my county on the 9th. Of this next month, and so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But it's still in that like drive distance, so we actually just opened up our buy box to nationwide.
Gotcha.
So it's definitely a comfort zone switch.
Yeah.
But when you're in our community, you're like,
right.
You don't really have a choice.
Yeah, it's constantly leveling up. Yeah,
exactly.
For sure. That's the only constant is change.
Yeah.
Right, and growth. So that's
and you
amazing.
Keep adding zeros to the things you're trying to achieve.
Right.
Like
totally.
Capacity wise.
Yeah. No. 100%. 100%. But I love it. It's so cool to see everybody stretch and grow and really hit those things that they didn't think were possible.
Yep.
It's really cool. And so obviously you've been in the game for quite some time, and obviously your dad's a wealth of knowledge. But I know for a fact real estate is not without challenges.
Absolutely.
Can you tell me a specific obstacle that you've had to overcome in your business and kind of the mindset that it took to get over that?
Yeah, we had a pretty big one. We bought a property, oh goodness, what year was it? About coming up on 5 years ago.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be a property that we were going to be doing for my parents. So I bought it on foreclosure market, like $244,000, 2.5 acres, gorgeous area, super sought after in our area.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the road my wife wants to be on. Like, long term, she's like, I want to be off this road.
Yeah.
So it's on a circle there. And I mean, we've turned it into $1 million+ property. It's got like 2 pickleball courts covered, the large warehouse,
amazing
our office there, the new pool, 3 rental properties that we were putting on it.
Yeah.
Come to find out, as we're doing all of this, we're like months into it. The county we're in changes the municipal codes for what's allowed as ADUs. But it was during COVID while we were like buying all the material and needing to get all this stuff done. And so we had already purchased tens of thousands of dollars of material when they were like, actually, you're only allowed to have 1 rental on the property. And it was supposed to make the property totally pay for itself, which is like that you want to get
the
to
dream,
kind of goal.
for sure.
Exactly. And so they totally made us redo it. And I was like, well, like this shouldn't be an issue because we've had permits on this thing for months. We're going to be grandfathered in. Call our GC up, hasn't submitted permits.
Oh, no.
Call the county up, and there's like nothing we can do. We kind of fought it as much as we could without like ruining relationships with them.
Yeah.
And again, it's where I live, so they're going to see my face all the
course.
time. And so we finally got them moved in last year, and it's taken years of just trying to get a terrible GC off the job, a different GC to take it over. I actually had totally stopped everything I was doing acquisitions for about 2 years.
Wow.
So as a company, that'll set you back.
For sure.
So it's like 2 years of getting that headache handled. And the problem is it's just that like emotional strings attached of it's like it was supposed to be their property.
Absolutely.
So, there was the whole like could have ditched it, could have moved away from it kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But they were already looking forward to it. My mom was already looking forward to it. She was already had planned future events.
Of course,
at it. So we were supposed to have my son's first birthday there, and he's 3, and we finally had his 3rd birthday party there.
Wow.
So
still made it happen though.
Massive hurdle. Yeah.
Redemption.
So it's the hangout place now.
Yeah.
Gorgeous outdoor kitchen. So
that's awesome.
And kind of cool places like if you're ever in Florida, like there's a place for you to crash there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love that.
Pretty dope.
That's cool, man. And so as kind of like we're wrapping up, I mean, you've got a lot of experience under your belt. You've done a lot of different types of deals, right? If there was one piece of advice that you could give to a new entrepreneur that wanted to jump into this space, what would that piece of advice be? I'm
probably sure there's like 10 good answers to this. The one that I would say right now is just do it. I mean, go for it. The common thing of everybody who is like Pace Morby, Cody Sanchez, all these people that it's like everyone's striving to be is it's gas pedal.
The doers. They go and take imperfect action.
Do it fast. Don't overanalyze. Don't overthink. I mean, Pace said the other day if he was doing it again, he would just like his type of personality just rip out the brakes totally. The cool thing though is that Pace has created this space. So what I would tell somebody is connect with an owner. Find somebody who's either in your local area that you can learn from or in the space that you really have a passion about, whether that's flips or co-living or small town revitalization or anything like that. Find that person who's doing it well and just say, hey, what value can I bring you? For sure. Yeah. Attaching yourself to a team. I think that was my biggest regret when I got started in this space is just, you don't know what you don't know. Exactly. And unless you have an amazing mentor as dad, like you're spoiled with that. Exactly. Like you gotta figure it out. And so if I would have attached myself to a team, I would have grown so much faster than just trying to spin my wheels and figure it out on my own. So and we definitely had seasons where our team was too big. Or we got a team too soon. Instead of just handling a little bit more in-house. Stages. But loving the team that we have right now. So I've got Caleb and Emily on my team as well. And they're awesome. So I love it. That's awesome. Well, if somebody's watching this, they're in the Florida market, they're looking for deals, or they want to send you guys some stuff to hit that Everest, where can they reach out to you? You can go to one of our landing pages is schaefersbuybox.com. I am not techie, but somehow I managed to figure it out and get that buy box on there. Fill out that form, and then reach out to me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Amazing. Awesome. Yeah, I'll put all those links there in the comments below. Sweet. But Andrew, I really appreciate the time. Appreciate you too. Thanks for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until the next episode, I will catch you later. Peace.